Hi guys, it's holiday at ArcoLinux and I can choose my own project in the months of July and August, and I chose to learn about C, the language C. DWM, ChatWM, Dusk are all C. Now, I started a few videos back with DWM and then patching things. I want my gaps and stuff like that. Now, next step was logical, is for me anyway, is scripting, right? I like to script and it's fun to script. And I've made a DWM repository, github.com/ericdubois/DWM. And this is what you get. That's the one that actually is going to launch everything. There are other things that can be launched, like the autostart, the wallpapers that I like to start, and so on. Maybe we could have a look at the editing this thing while we are at it. So yes, we are on ArcoLinux, right? So yes, we'll have this ArcoLinux welcome app desktop. But some of the things will not be needed, like run PAMAC traits. It's no longer installed by default. You can use it. And variety, sure. Blueberry trace, sure. Notify, sure, all good. Now this one, we don't have a PyChem, but it's super easy. Just remove it, right? Just use PyChem, launch it, and it will use its own configuration. SL status is not yet installed on this DWM. It's not the ArcoLinux DWM, it's not the Dusk, and it's not ChatWM, right? We still need to figure something out, and we're not going to use something else, not SL status. We need to want to learn something. Here are also key bindings. That's something we could use now or set now up in the video, so you see how it's done. Conkeys, I don't care about conkeys. That's just there for you guys to know. Ctrl-Alt-T, it's a terminal, and Super Shift Enter is a file manager, but that's the ArcoLinux key bindings, right? We're still very much DWM. We're following DWM until we say, okay, that's all the patches we're gonna put in, and then we're gonna tweak all the key bindings. That's for later. So we learn the key bindings from DWM now. So there are, well, these things, we have these things, right? We have these options, these possibilities. We could add a wallpaper in here as well in the DWM. So anything goes really. But what we've decided now, as much more importance, is the sexy hotkey daemon that's normally installed. We probably should install it to be sure. So we'd like to have this thing, okay? So in our case, of course, we have done all the work already years ago. So we go to the desktop, we go to DWM. You can grab it from GitHub. Everything is online, everything is transparent, everything is shared. So maybe, yeah, let's put it also, let's not put it in a directory, but let's get this one. C, data, ArcoLinux Nemesis, sorry, so used to go there, DWM, voila. The sexy hotkey daemon is here. And at this point in time in the home eric.config DWM, there's also already autostart. So maybe it's a good thing that we put that one there as well. So the autostart is being control find. That's autostart. And here is the other copy. So let's put all the copies together. V is verbose, so I know what's going on. So the sexy hotkey daemon RC is gonna go to DWM. SX, if you are unsure of the name, F2, Control C, escape, right? Control V, and then like this. No other way of typing it. So we have copied this thing over there, which means the autostart that is here is gonna launch it from here without the folder. So like this. like this. Alright, come on. like this, save. So sxhkd daemon and the configuration can be found here. So we're going to launch that one as well. So some of the key bindings that we have on ArcoLinux will work and some won't, because they will clash with the DWM ones. Doesn't matter, that's for later, but some of them, right, some of them will kick in. That's already something. The wallpaper is just a wallpaper, right? Variety will give us all the wallpapers we need. So this is good enough for me. I'm not keen on the welcome app to launch that one, so voila. So this is my new setup. Then we put this online. We put this online and we call it the sxhkd daemon xork. Voila. Go to the virtual box, which is Super F7. Launch it and play with it. And that's the fun. Stay in a virtual machine, develop, and then go to real metal later on. And then say, okay, let's try it out on real metal. This is how I do the ArcoLinux Nemesis script. I run and I run and I install and I run again until perfection is achieved. Right, that's your perfection. Stay in control, learn how to script. Then doesn't really matter. This is a tip. As you see, Ctrl F and Ctrl F is working on my machine. Why? ISO. The one that you built today, so July the 5th, is the one I've built. This is the package that is doing that. So install this one and not the Nox one. We've learned that the hard way. Nox is a package provided by the ArcoLinux community, Arch ISO application, and that was the reason why we can't full screen. So guest utils it is. And then we go for documents, DWM, and that's the fun with git clone and git pull and all that, because I've pushed something to the internet and I pull it back from the internet. In my virtual machine, I have added the sxhkd daemon, I've changed a little bit in here, I've changed a little bit in here. And it's new, it's all new. And when I build it again, this one gets deleted and we're up and running again. But something new. Let's check a bit. So change the directory for autostart. And that's that. Up here somewhere we have copied get patches. Here is the sxhkd daemon. Okay, let's see what we get. What is the result after a few days, well, hours of work. This is our current DWM that you can have as well. So we got the sxhkd daemon running. Control T, Super Shift Enter. So the Super Shift Enter is gonna be FF Alacrity. That's already a decision we've made. We don't want ST, which is also, I think, installed, right? But it's there. Picam is working since it's all transparent. Super Q isn't, and Super Shift Q is gonna quit everything, right? That's the key binding of DWM. Super Shift Quit, in our case, is just killing a screen. Here it is Super C or Super Shift C. Super Shift C, right? So it's a little bit tricky now because we are used to key bindings for the last 10 years to Super Q things. No, it's Super Shift C to close stuff. And for the rest, yeah, we keep on developing. For now, this is enough for the Saturday edition. And life is also important, right? But Super Shift Q, boom, you're out. Enjoy the new extras that we have. The wallpaper is there. The sxhkd daemon, we should have a look at it. What actually, so Super P, no, it's not Super P, it's Alt P now. Alt P, Super P. Where or what key, what's the key binding again, right? I am looking at, what was it again? Well, there is always this one. what did I do now? I'm outside my system, I think. I've done something to my chat WM. Anyway, I'm in here, config, the sexy hotkey daemon. Let's have a look. So we have created DWM. So this one, anything special? So if an applet, so the sys-tray, it's running, right? But the sys-tray is not there. Variety, all the sys-tray is not installed yet as a config, but doesn't matter. We don't need it actually. And the background is here, the sexy hotkey daemon. Is there a key binding? That should work. Super F1 maybe. If Vivaldi is installed. Let's try the super, that's Alt I think. Super F1, no. I guess we need to quit this thing. Super Shift C, Super Shift C, Super Shift C. I don't know what I did. I did something to chat WM. There you go, much better. And then, so super, or it's this one, or it is this one. Alt, I think we've changed. Did we change already the super key to the alt key? Not sure. So key bindings are not working per se, I think. So a lot of work still to do, but fun, right? Fun work. Key bindings are still to be figured out. Sublime text. So what could be working? I don't know which one could work. Atom should be changed as well. Atom is now code. Super X maybe. Alt X. No. Let's see if btop tells me if filter sexy hotkey daemon. The sexy hotkey daemon is not running. So auto start config DWM sexy hotkey daemon RC. Let's try to run that. Control C. Right. What did we forget? Sudo pacman -s, the sexy hotkey daemon. That's installed. Super Shift X. No, Super Shift Q. Launching the sexy hotkey daemon. Nice. Super F1, F2, F4, 5, 6. There we go. They're all working. 7, 9. All launched. Super Shift C, C, C. Let's do this. C, 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 C. Super Shift C, C. Voila. There you go. And maybe it's a good thing that we've made the mistake. So what mistake is that, or was that? The build custom DWM needs to do a check. Let's do it maybe in the beginning. Install packages. Sudo pacman -s. No confirm. Sexy hotkey daemon. That's it, I think. With no more letters. Right, that's it. Save. We should have that. So wherever we are, whatever we're running on, it has to have that one, otherwise it can't work. Yeah? Well, done. So next time around, it will be added and installed. I do not put the needed in there. I'm just gonna overwrite it. If it's already there, just reinstall, just to be sure. We could, with 14 minutes in the video, we could start using and start making some kind of structure. So install packages, moving files maybe, moving and removing, file management, something like that, right? File management. So we remove a folder, we're gonna copy paste things, we're gonna make a directory, copy from there to there. we're gonna git clone things. This is gonna be our patching. If that was not obvious. And this is our testing patch. Well, let's need something to patch, to test, so. And then we just say, let's do double here, Y. When I do this, then this one is still a text, a comment, and then it will stop here. Exit 1, it will stop here, stop patching, and then we see what we get, Control Z. And then we're gonna copy things again. This is basically my personal config, because then we're gonna compare what's the difference, and we're gonna apply the difference. And then we're gonna rebuild everything. Voila. Good enough for now. Some more structure. We'll change it in the future. So there you go. You've got yourself another, well, tutorial to figure out things, to see what mistakes I make, and to say, okay, shouldn't forget that, shouldn't forget that. And here we have DWM, but it's pretty much the DWM, well, from Circlus. All right, have fun.